It happened here in the National 100.
Just dirt, crank it up. Here you go, man. That's so we don't get sued by Fox. Yes. Lights. The lights are extinguished around the speedway. The freestyle graphics number 1. Out in front from Oxford, Alabama. The hitman, Jason Hyatt. Joseph Brown. Tanner English. Ready for the restart. They come out of 4. Michael Patton, let's do a just dirt. Crank it up as they're at full speed. The Supers on the restart in the National 100.
All right, we're back to racing action. We just cranked it up on just dirt. You know, kind of like they do on the boogity foxy thing. But we done to just crank it up on the just dirt thing.
The roar of 800 horsepower.
If they don't like it, get over it. All right, Jason Hyde, the hitman, your leader. Tanner English, that young man driving the 116. Randy Weaver, a built car. Brand new car for Tanner English. Joseph Brown, the Columbus Flash, sitting there in the third spot. Michael Page right there in the 18 car. Kenny Collins, your top 5. 40 laps to go in this 50-lap feature.
Back across the line. Working now 10 laps in of 50. 40 laps to go. The National 100. The main event. 50 laps, 6,000 to win. Who will be the prestige of the 44th annual champion? The all-time winner is the Voodoo Child, the myth, the man, the mystery, the phenom of 59-year-old Scott Bloomquist, as he'll make his quest on the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series next weekend at Golden Isles in the Super Bowl of Racing. Last year, him, McDowell, and Bloomquist, a great battle side by side for the ages. After a 7-hour rain delay, Michael Patton, we saw a phenomenal show. Now, we look to see if the hitman, Jason Hyatt, can finally be a first-time winner of the National 100. He's in turn 3, lap 14 this time by.
That could have been ugly for Dusty McCoy in that 17. David McCoy in that 17. Dusty Jones done a slide job right up in front and got on his binder, so that could have been nasty. So, here they come out of turn 3 and the 4. Dalton Cook still hanging on that top 10, but he's moved to the 11th, right behind Mark Whitener. Mark Whitener moving up through the field. Caution on the speedway.
Got a caution. Yellow flag on the racetrack. We're looking to see here. Problems in the back straightaway. Jake Traylor's car from LaGrange, Georgia. Car number 42 has stalled. As you're watching on the Just Dirt monitor, we go back under caution flag for the second time, Michael Patton, for Jake Traylor in the 42. And he was actually the one that got into the damage, not only with Russell Flynn, but also Mark Whitener's car in that last caution over there in turn 1 on the restart.
Yes, he was. And might have some, like having problems on that 42 car for Jake Traylor. That'll move him to the rear of the field.
Of course, we've got the man out in front of car number 1, Jason Hyatt. He leads the way. Jason Hyatt. Car number 1, the 116. Outlaw by Weaver Longhorn, Tanner English. How about that young man, Michael Patton? Randy Weaver and the racing team taking the opportunity to put that young man out of Benton, Kentucky from the Bluegrass State in that car, number 116. So much success has came by drivers in the 116, like the two-time Lucas Oil and defending national champion of Superman, Jonathan Davenport. Of course, also big, sexy Brandon Overton had some success in that car. Michael, as a matter of fact, that car won at the National 100 a couple of years ago. And I believe it was the crate late model portion of the race in the 116. And don't forget also the man himself, the Dream Weaver, Randy Weaver, and the successes he's had as well in that 116. Michael Page, also a 3-time winner of Talladega in the Ice Bowl. Keep an eye on those drivers. They're in the Longhorn of the Stinger chassis, and Michael Patton. They could make history here. A couple of young hot shoes.
Yes, they could. They could be in the record books with the likes of Bloomquist and Davenport, McCready, and all them, Dale McDowell. Here they come. Green flag's going to be in the air. We're underway.
Back for the restart here.
Jason Hyde takes some returns. 1 and 2 is your leader. Joseph Brown trying to get around that 116 of Tanner English. Can't do it.
Back straightaway, they go to turn 3. Jason Hyatt comes out of turn 4 to the line.
Michael Page getting in front of Joseph Brown in that 92. Michael Page moves that 18 machine up in front of Joseph Brown. Here to come down the back straightaway.
Look at that 4 wide, Michael. 4 wide into turn 3. Whitener, Dana Island, Dalton Cook. Chris Woods in the mix. There's contact made.
Kenny Collins also getting around Joseph Brown. And Joseph Brown gets back around Kenny Collins in the 1 car.
Yes, sir.
Here they come. Dusty Jones in that 4 still coming around.
Michael, update on the 5W. David Whitener has fallen back. Mark Whitener has climbed to the front. He's back to 7th as he goes to turn 1, bottom of the racetrack on Chris Woods in the corner. On David McCoy, check that. David McCoy in 17.
Dalton Cook in that 1D trying to get around the 99 of J.R. Mosley. Can't make the pass. Falls back in line right behind him in the 1D of Dalton Cook.
Back across the line. Moving through lap traffic now. Working lap number 19 of 50 here in the National 100. The main event, the super late model event. Just trying to get this race in and call it the end of the 2018 season. Plagued by Mother Nature in November. False rumor saying it's canceled instead of postponed. Announcing on Thanksgiving weekend that it was this date. Fighting the chances of snow last Sunday and Monday. To then making it a one-day show, to now a full program again. And Michael, it's been a phenomenal weekend of racing here at East Alabama in the month of January. What a fun time we've had.
It has. It's been phenomenal. Friday night was a good practice session. All good racing and qualifying yesterday. Some fast times turned around this track yesterday.
Yes, sir.
And been some real good fast racing today.
To the victor goes the spoils, as they say. And for those that were not here, shame on you. You missed a good one.
And I'm glad we did not have a prep session. Did not put water on the track or nothing. Just enough.
Wasn't expecting that one, was you, Michael?
No, but I'm glad. I'm glad it worked out just right because this track is slick and it is fast.
Totally different outcome than what we've seen before in years past where they take an hour and a half delay. Last year we were going to do the same thing and it ended up being a 7-hour delay to work the track in. We're halfway home in the National 100. Will Dyke shows him in, 25 in, 25 to go.
Dalton Cook got damage, heavy damage on that right car right there, the right panel. Look at that right panel is about hanging off that passenger side of the car.
Jason Hyatt leads. Tanner English is second. Michael Page, Joseph Brown, and Kenny Collins. Trouble back straightaway. J.R. Mosley, the outside pole car, is off the pace from the back stretch, and the caution's going to come out. He will give up a 6th place run on the track for J.R. Mosley, and he stalls on the back straightaway. We go back under yellow flag.
Are we going to do this afterwards or something or what? Somebody's got their helmets. Or you already done it?
Oh, why don't we just start doing it right now? We'll just do it. Hey, race fans, drivers are going to start coming through the grandstands with helmets. If you want to make donations to help out the Merritt family, just make a donation to them. I know we got drivers with helmets right now in the stands. Drivers, if you want to start making your way going through the grandstand area, maybe breaking up into different sections, anything that you can give would be great to help out the Merritt family. I know Terry Merritt and family all greatly appreciate it. It costs for someone to be in the hospital. It costs for somebody to pass on. You got to pay for their hospital bills, expenses, funerals, bills, their personal bills, everything that they had of life. Michael, and you know about this. You got to take care of it before you put them in the ground. I mean,
yes, sir.
The work that all the things they've done. So, yes, if you want to start making your way around the grandstand and put money in there, that would be great to make donations. So, fans, as they always say, we'd rather take the kind that folds. We'll accept the kind that jingles. But everything helps. Every little bit helps. And it goes towards a great cause. The drivers that are making their way with the helmets, just give what you can, everybody. Thank you so much. And, Michael, so many people outpouring messages on the broadcast, messages on not just the broadcast, but also on social media, texting. Thank you. You made the Hot Shots guys really feel special this year for this race. But, of course, not just for, the passing of our friend Jonathan Merritt, but just to make those guys be superstars.
Well, I just do my job. That's all I'm doing.
It was a good time.
It comes straight from the heart. That's all it is. And also, I want to tell you also to make sure you put my buddy Randy Renfro in your prayers.
Yes.
Miss Janice took him to the hospital earlier, so we do not know anything. I haven't talked to Miss Janice, so I'll be in touch with her and everything. Just continue to pray for Randy Renfro's family. Had a horrific crash earlier today.
Well, Michael, I got a surprise for you, my friend, because, I know this is like your second year getting called super late model races, and I've done them all over the country. When this race ends, I would love for you to go down trackside to Victory Lane and be on dirt and do the post-race interviews and talk to the big top 3 winners of the super late model event when this race is said and done, my friend.
Whatever it does would be fine with me. It doesn't matter to me. I just wish my microphone wouldn't cut out.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on with that.
Well, get a new one.
The batteries are fully charged, too.
That's all right. I'll put in an order for a new one. All right, Jason Hyde, your leader. 116, Tanner English, driving the Randy Dreamweaver machine. If you never met Randy Weaver, I'm telling you, class act man right there. I'm telling you.
Hey, Michael, I've been told to tell the drivers that have helmets, if you want to come to the wrecker at the crossover, they're going to open up the grandstand gate and cross over and let you do it, but you need to come do it right now. You need to grab your helmets. You need to run over there to the wrecker truck where Keith's at, and he will let you cross over and be able to go in the grandstands and make those donations. So you need to run. Grab your helmets, drivers, and go over there to the wrecker truck, and they will let you cross over and make the donations to give to the Merritt family. I've already got a couple of people that have already done it.
All right, guys, let's go. Come on, please. All you hot shot drivers, even junior hot shots, let's go. Please, let's go. So the National 100 is still in the early going here. We're one lap after halfway. Michael, we were talking a few moments ago about what happened between Jason Hyatt and I believe it was Casey Roberts, if I remember correctly. They come to the line. They took the white flag. They went off into turn 1. There was contact made, Michael. Casey Roberts ended up being the proverbial winner of that race, but Jason Hyatt went for a wild ride, flying through the air into the catch fence in turn 1. Yes, he did. I will never forget that.
That was on the Friday night in 2017 of the National 100.
I was here.
Yes, sir. We're ready to come back for the restart. Here they come off of turn 4. Green flag goes back in the air. The Hitman on the gas representing Alabama. Back into the restart in the 1 and 2.
Jason Hyde, your leader down the back straightaway. Tanner English in the 116. Right behind him, Michael Page, your top 3. Joseph Brown to Columbus Flash. Trying to stay in front of Kenny Collins in the 1.
I don't know if the people on the broadcast just saw a moment ago, but that car came out of turn 4. It was a shower of sparks on the car number. As they come down for the flyby shot, one of those cars hit the concrete, Michael. You saw sparks fly as they were under the flag stand. Look at the interval on the flyby as they exit off of turn 4. It is Jason Hyatt leading the way in car number 1. Second spot is the Stinger chassis of Michael Page. Now from one Michael to another Michael Patton. This is a 3-time winner of the Ice Bowl at Talladega. Trouble, contact! Oh, we got one going up in the air, flipping violently in turn number 1 and 2. Car number 71K, Jim Rogers, flips violently through the air 20 feet or more and comes crashing down upside down on the